Yeah, Mikkie, are you ready?
The most requested knife on this channel is not this knife, but this knife is a derivative of that knife. Yeah, Martin, that's a very expensive word. It's even more expensive than this knife is.
Under every video we have seen this being requested.
Oh nee, is dat echt? Oh, wat?
I would not recommend the grind. I would not recommend the handle.
Would you actually recommend the Gerber over the Mora?
No.
It was the Gerber Strongarm, and this is the Gerber Strongarm CAMP. And the big problem with the Gerber Strongarm, it came dull.
Oh.
Instant win! Later, dudes!
Oh.
That is good, that's really good.
That is really good, yeah.
And we're gonna cook a piece of meat that is just as expensive as this knife. My biggest problem with the Strongarm was that, I like it. With batoning, it really hurt your hand. Let's give it a good old whack. Whack! Yo, hey, that really doesn't hurt that much. Everything's falling on the floor. The Gerber Strongarm only scored 6.5 out of 10 because it really hurt the hand so much. This knife, I'm gonna give it higher than the Gerber Strongarm, even though it's a lot thinner. So yeah, it might not be as sturdy as the Gerber Strongarm, but it does work more comfortable.
This video is sponsored by Midgard's Messer, where knife design is pushed to the extreme.
Literally the extreme. Meet the new Midgard's Messer Big Sword. A sword made out of pure 14C28 steel, not only made to be cool, but made to be used.
This! Zo, morgen. This is Midgard's! And probably sharper than your little folding knife. But of course I also wear a smaller one for you to see. Oh wait, you mean my folder?
Yeah, Midgard's Messer makes very sick designs you won't find anywhere else. From overbuilt crazy knives to complicated unique locking mechanisms like this Midgard's Messer carbine rifle knife. So go hit the link in the description now and support small German businesses in trade for a unique knife. Midgard's Messer!
Yeah, okay, so this piece of wood is not the best for feather sticking. Well, this might be. It's gonna get a 7 out of 10 again.
Like, that's pretty
decent.
good.
I mean, it's a decent.
Mikkie, this is an average knife for the average user. It's gonna get an average score, maybe.
Yeah, I think it seems like that's happening. This knife really seems good at camping tasks. And of course, it's called the camp knife. I can already say within the first 3 minutes, I much prefer this knife over the Gerber Strongarm, Martin. You try. You batoned very hard last time. You try it.
Okay, I'm still wobbly from the.
From the what?
From the batoning last time.
Oh.
Yeah, that's way better. I still can feel a little bit of this pushing into my hand. Like, you know, it does. Even though it's rubber, it doesn't get rid of all the vibrations like maybe a Felknieven, but it is a lot better.
But if you go camping, obviously you don't have processed pieces of wood like that. You have to do it with stuff you find in the forest. So, I'm gonna make a one stick fire. One out of 10, and that is very sad because this could have easily been such a complete knife.
Yeah.
If it would have a sharp spine to, you know, do some fire escaping, but it doesn't have it.
Some people say Yeah, but I don't like a sharp spine, it hurts my finger, but there's no excuse not to make a sharp part somewhere else on the blade, like on the point or whatever.
Tip.
Yeah, and it's not only good for visor scraping, you can also scrape wood with it. But Mikkie, before you do that, let's see how that edge held up before we do this. Oh.
I would say 99% perfect.
That's nice.
And that's pretty good.
Mikkie, it's kind of smart that you use the outmost part of the tip for this.
Yeah, that would also be a tip for all of viewers. So for this cooking, I'm gonna try something new. I have never done this before. We need some green wood. This knife is a lot thinner than the Gerber Strongarm, which makes it a lot slicier.
Yeah, geometry-wise, it feels a little bit like the Victorinox, the Venture.
Yeah, and I have to say, it's pretty nice for carving. Yeah, obviously it has a V-edge, so that's a big downside for every knife.
But I think in this case, the V-edge is why it was a little bit better at feather sticking than, for example, the Victorinox.
Yeah? So, it might not be the most beautiful thing, but look how useful that is.
Yeah, for getting rid of splinters. Okay, Mikkie, so I couldn't buy much of this because it's so bloody expensive.
Okay.
But I've got a piece of A5 Wagyu from Japan. 200 grams.
Oh, yo, that looks good. Oh, yo.
A5 Wagyu from Japan. Would you listen to that? The sound of beauty. Mikkie, how does the knife cut food?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, everybody knows Wagyu is very tough meat. You know what, Martin? I think it's time to eat it.
Oh my god, this looks bloody good.
Oh, my fingers taste very good. Oh my god.
Oh, maybe this one is better than I ate in the restaurant. It's like butter. Okay, Mikkie.
3, 2, 1, 9.5.
Oh!
Oh my god, this is
A5
the best.
Wagyu.
This is the best piece of meat I have ever eaten.
Holy shit, look at this fat. It's the only thing that you have to do is spend almost as much as on a knife like this.
Oh my god.
But does that say that this knife is actually pretty cheap or the meat is expensive?
My brain isn't functioning. This is godly. Oh my lord.
A5 Wagyu, guys.
What? Martin, but this is how, if you make a piece of steak, this is how you dream it will be.
Yeah.
This is when you smell steak. You know when you smell steak when it's on fire? This is what it smells like. This is what it tastes like. The best thing I've ever eaten, I think.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Oh my god.
A5 Wagyu from Japan.
The Gerber Strongarm was almost indestructible. Yeah, it would chip. But I will show you this knife's weakness compared to the Gerber Strongarm.
Look.
Tip test. It's bent a little bit. See that?
I mean, you're a thin guy and you are way more bent than this.
I am not. Almost nothing. You see that? I mean, bone, that chipped a lot of knife. It chipped de modern mooi, dat zou ik niet van modern mooi, COS.
Okay, before you continue, cut a piece of paper and then hit the steel barrel and then Mikkie, I'm gonna say it, shoot it. Whoa! What? Yo! Mikkie, I thought we hated 420.
It really was more brittle with the strong arm, but let's see what happens if we push it a little further.
Okay, but that does show, like the knife that we did last week, it had nothing from the pen. So it does show that the geometry of this very thin blade is a lot weaker and the steel is also more chippy.
Please let me assure everybody that this does not make this knife bad. I would actually say that this result makes this knife good, because I want this knife, I'd rather have it chip than roll a knife like this, because that means that the edge retention, as you could see with the bone, it made sure that the edge retention is a lot better.
Yeah, I think it has a good balance.
You know what? I think I don't know.
You still want to shoot it?
Shall we just shoot it and see what happens?
Yeah.
I mean, it cannot lose. This knife is a winner in my book already.
Yeah, I mean the Gerber Strongarm, the original Gerber Strongarm, it survived, but it was a lot thicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mikkie, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm battling with the mosquito. This is pretty great because look, another piece chipped off, but the knife is still intact.
Yeah, I think it broke off because it was already weakened by the pen.
Yeah. And the fact that a knife this size in stainless steel doesn't break.
Yeah,
I mean, M390 breaks with this thinness.
Yeah.
And that's a super steel.
Yeah.
So, this knife is tough. It holds a decent edge. It has a decent price. I like it.
Right, editing Mikkie here. The knife is pretty good, and for the people interested, yesterday we managed to arrange a 10% discount code for the knife. However, before you go rushing to buy this knife, take a look at our conclusion, because it ain't all rainbow and sunshine. And we're not sponsored to say that all. Yeah?
Mikkie, the Gerber Strongarm, a brand new release from Gerber. The Strongarm CAMP, the CAMP edition. Is it good? I don't know. Is it as good as a giveaway? Definitely not. We are giving away a Falknieven F1 Pro L-Max thanks to DBK.
Hey, F1 Pro!
A Falknieven A1X thanks to DBK. A Leatherman Wave thanks to Tools for Gents. A Silky Gombo Outback 2 times with merch thanks to Silky Europe. A Gerber Strongarm thanks to Knives and Tools. A Rocca Corpus Tools thanks to Lamnia. A DBK designed BPS Bushmade thanks to BPS. The Nightcore MH12 thanks to Nightcore.
So the Gerber Strongarm CAMP knife. Oh my god, I'm fucking horny! I must say, I'm pretty impressed. I would be impressed if it was decent, because I really did not like the normal Gerber Strongarm.
Yeah.
Because it hurt in the hand. So it couldn't do tough tasks, but it was also not good in finer tasks. This one is a little less good in tough tasks.
Yeah.
But it was better at batoning because the handle did not hurt somehow.
Yeah, it's still well built.
Yeah, it could handle the batoning completely. The handle also took the shooting, so the handle is also pretty good. Yeah, it bent a little bit with the tip test because it's thin.
Yeah. Mikkie, I think it's a good knife. It surprised us in a positive way. Is it a knife that I would necessarily buy? No, I think this is more like for This is more like for the mainstream knife users, like somebody wants a good camp knife. This could fit that role. I mean, the steel, it doesn't excite me. I'm a knife enthusiast, and just to hold the knife, the design, the handle,
yeah,
it's made to be a knife that you don't have to think about it. And I'm a more sophisticated guy than that. The main question I think in this is, how does it compete to other knives in this price class? Would you buy this over, let's say, a Mora, Garberg?
This knife, I have to say, it is stainless. If you like this style, it is the knife for you. It is a little bit tactical as well.
I think if you compare it to the Garber, the Garber is more suitable for the survival tasks as it is a lot sturdier geometry. This one, if you like food prepping around the camp, carving and stuff like that, this is a pretty good knife.
Is this knife a recommendation? I would say definitely so. Honey again.
Tricep.
Oh my god. Would you recommend this knife?
I would recommend it. The sheath, Mikkie, it's nothing special. It's not bad.
No, but I think it's a very nice knife for the price margin. And for 28C, it's not my favorite too, but it also didn't perform bad. Please be here every Thursday, 1 p.m. PDT. We're gonna try and entertain you every week.
I like Bushcraft so much. Follow us on Instagram, on YouTube, and on Facebook.
Oh.